Okay, so I debated videoing this because I know that we are in a culture right now that is really charged. And yet it's more important than ever that I record this message because I want the leaders of the world to know that no matter where you're charged, no matter what side you're on, politically, religiously, societally, no matter what side you're on, people are watching. People are listening to the things that you're saying. They're watching, they're observing how you're showing up and whether or not you're extending curiosity and compassion and graciousness to humanity. All of humanity. I got an email today that the subject line was, "This is not political." And in it, it was super political. It was super charged. It was firing all sorts of negativity and shame and really awful words in an email where the intent was to unite. And I want to challenge that type of unification because that is not unification. You cannot unite and divide in the same sentence. To truly unite, and as leaders, I believe that this is our responsibility, and I believe that now more than ever, we get to step into this responsibility. It doesn't mean that we don't get to have our own opinions. It doesn't mean that we become wallflowers. It doesn't mean that we become doormats. It means rather that we allow for ourselves to have our own opinion while also holding space for others to have theirs. It's called graciousness. It's called patience. It's called compassion. It's called curiosity. These are the traits that as leaders, I truly believe we must cultivate, we must skill up in, because otherwise we are not going to be able to unify our teams, unify our organizations, unify our industries, unify our communities. This is what we're called to do. And so if nothing else in this recording resonates with you, can you find peace with whatever it is that you believe in and allow others to believe in whatever it is that they believe in without spewing hate and more divisiveness and then label it as unification? That is not leading. That is being cowardice. And I know that that in itself seems like a judgment, and it is. But as leaders, we have to not know better, but we have to do better. And if you are leading other people, if you are a person of influence, if you are sending emails to the masses in hopes to inspire unity, then I would challenge you to ensure that your voice, your tone, and the message is one of. Because when it is not, you're influencing in a way that is creating more harm, and that is neglect. We have a responsibility to do better, to not do harm. And I hope that each of us as a leader, whether or not we lead teams or organizations or our families or even just ourselves, are doing it from a place of love. Unconditional acceptance of what everybody is navigating. That is the work. That is the work that I'm asking you to do on a daily basis. And that is the work that's required if you are going to lead. And if you are not willing to do that work, step down. Please. Please.